Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to the Sovereign Goddess podcast. This week, I want to share something special with you. With so much chaos and uncertainty moving through the world, it's so easy to feel swept up by the storm of it all. Our thoughts race, our hearts tighten and close, and we forget that within us, there's always a calm center, a place of peace that nothing outside can touch. So today I want to share a meditation I call the Eye of the Storm. It's a guided journey to help you return back to your center, to anchor in stillness, and to remember that no matter what is spinning around you, no matter what is happening around you, you carry peace within you. So take a deep breath. Find a comfortable space and let's begin. Hello, lovelies. Hello. So, if this is your first time landing on this channel, on this podcast, on this, wherever you're watching this from or listening, my name is Abigail Mensah Bonsu, and I am a psycho spiritual mentor and a divine channel. And I use this platform, this podcast platform, to share more of what the divine wants to move through me to help humanity at this time. I don't want to take too much time because I want to lead you guys right into the meditation. And, I was thinking about, I'm always asking, what is mine to share every time I'm about to record a podcast? And each time I asked, I was led to my meditation that I recorded a while ago. It's called The Eye of the Storm, and it actually used to be on my website for a while. And now that I'm switching things over, there's a different offering on there. But it's called The Eye of the Storm. And what inspired me to create this meditation? I get asked a lot how I find my cool even when there's like chaos around me. And I got this reflected to me a lot. And then I began to see this. There's something that comes over me when things are going really intense and out of my control, outside of me. I'm able to go, I feel like this drop. I go within myself and I feel this steadiness within myself. And so the more reflection I got in that, I was like, I wonder, what is that? What is this inside? What is this that allows me to connect to a deeper peace and not be dragged into the swirling tornadoes around me? Right? A lot of people get caught up into these tornadoes swirling, like this tornado here, and you get pulled into it, and a tornado here, and you get pulled into it. That's exhausting, right? But it doesn't have to be that way. I feel like yes, there's a purpose. We get to learn to ground, to find our roots, to anchor down like a tree so that when the tornado comes, we are fastened, we are anchored and rooted. So we're not being pulled up. And then next we need to build our core, right? So that we're not flimsily, like you were doing a dance here, right? But flimsily being blown around harshly by the winds, that intense winds or emotion. And when I say winds, usually it's like our minds and also the emotions, whatever chaos is going around. So you build your core so that now your roots are rooted, you can be uprooted, right? And then now your core prevents you from going like this and you're steady. And now the only thing moving are just your leaves dancing with the wind, right? Again, we're bringing in the teachings of the trees. If you've been following me for a while, you know that the trees are one of my greatest teachers. I love the trees. I love the trees so much. They truly are one of our greatest ancient teachers. Last year, one of my mentors for the year was the redwoods, and I was blown away the wisdom that came through to support me through the year. I mean, my soul tree, one of my soul trees, I have the bamboo tree, and then I also have the willow, and I also have the oak tree too. Each of those teach me something, something that keeps me steady in life. And last year with the redwood tree, it was like the ancient protectors, the I call them the sentinels of the earth. They were amazing. So back to back. I get really excited when I'm talking about how nature can really be our greatest teachers because they really are. Everything in nature loves to teach us about how we can be better and co-create with the earth and heaven at the same time if we pay attention. And the trees are the masters of it. I mean, if you don't believe me, go try it. Tune into a tree that is close to you where you live, like connect to a tree, go into nature or in your neighborhood, find a tree and connect to it and see, like talk to it, ask for help, right? Like I just love trees so much. So they teach us so much about ourselves. So that's one of the ways that I received this inspiration to create this meditation through what people were reflecting to me, like, how come you're so calm? Like, you should be freaking out right now. What is happening? And then through me, also recognizing or seeing myself move through that process of finding my inner peace and steadiness and steadying that process, and then, of course, the beautiful trees, watching them in the storm and be like, ooh, I want to be like them. So that when there's a storm blowing, in terms of like the storms of the storms of our lives, right? The chaos that happens as we live as human beings. I was like, I want to feel steady. I want to know that regardless of how hard the winds blow, that I'm not going anywhere. I am deeply rooted. I am held by the earth and that the heavens are holding space for me, that I can stand tall in who I am, knowing and trusting that I am safe. The peace is me and peace resides in me. So this is where this meditation was birthed from. And I hope it's my intention that when you move through this meditation with me, that you're able to find your own peace and come back to your center so that you can be fully rooted and held by the divine. These tornadoes, these chaos still swimming. I mean, whether it's on a bigger scale or the little ones that happen around you each day, it doesn't matter how big or small it is, because once you find your center, once you find your inner peace, you're going to be good regardless if it is a big storm or the little ones that pop in and out. You will find your center. And the more you do it, the more grounded you're going to be, the more at peace you're going to be. Like it really is a blessing. So I hope you receive it because it came from a very powerful place. And from what I know, from the feedback that I've received from people who have moved through this meditation or experienced this meditation, it is really powerful. So take your time. I want you to listen to it as many times as you need until you find your own roots deeply into the earth and you awaken that inner peace, the truth that you are peace, that you are safe within yourself. I want that truth to awaken within you. So there's a lot going on, and this is my way of sharing the light with all of you. I was telling one of my friends, I was like, when there's something crazy going on in the world, my first instinct is to bring in as much light as possible. I become the brightest light you can envision. Like all day I am in full communion with the divine, like just receiving light, calling in reinforcement, calling in the angels, the archangels, the ascendant. Like I am calling in light when something like that happens. That's like my first instinct, is to call in more light. And when I do that, I become the conduit of light, but it also pours through me into the earth and then moves out. And whoever comes in contact with it, they also gets elevated. They get blessed through that light. And I know I'm not the only one who does this work. If my podcast resonates with you, you're one of these light workers. You're one of these channels of light, channels of divine love. Your very presence, your very essence invokes this, invokes divine love, invokes the most powerful light, the most powerful protection upon yourself, all who you love, and in the world. Let's not forget that. I was talking to my friend again. We're talking about the different roles that we play when things are intense in the world. When if you're on social media, it gets so chaotic. You really see the division, which is, I feel like, a big part of all that is going on is to create that division. Because if we're divided, then we can never, find our power together, right? So, as a light worker, hopefully, when that happens, you immediately find your center, you find your power, you call in your divine team, your higher self, you connect to the heart of the divine above, below, bring it in and just amplify. Like you become the pillar of the light, because that really holds space for the entire humanity. So that regardless of what is tempting us or creating the division, majority of us hopefully still hold the frequency of harmony and peace and love. Right. But on social media, going back there, that's where you can really see that division. There's also something that I've noticed year after year that happens on social media where people will start to step on a pedestal and be like, you're not doing this. You should be doing that. And you should be ashamed for not doing this. And you have this and you should be doing that. And I think last year I said the same thing. We all have a purpose, and the way we show up is not going to be the same. There are people who are going to be at the front line doing the protest, and they're the warriors. That's what they do. And there's going to be the prayer warriors who are at home praying. It doesn't mean they're not doing anything, right? What we do spiritually is just as powerful as what we do physically, right? So, whatever it is that you are being called to do, it's exactly what is needed at this time. Don't let anybody come to you and be like, you're not doing it right. You should be doing this. And no, 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 no. Those people need to go take a seat in the back seat somewhere. They need to go take a seat in the back seat, because what they're doing is that they're shaming light workers from expressing the codes that are within them that are here to express. So many people shut down because they're like, well, I'm not protesting, so that must be that I'm doing something wrong. And yet they hold this frequency of just their presence alone invokes light, right? Let's not judge each other in our purposes, because we all have a different piece that we're here to express. And this journey is to recognize this piece or pieces and learn how we can bring it to the forefront and express it into the world. Express that light into the world. We're like I just saw, like, we are a spectrum of the rainbow. We all have a different color. Some of you are purple. And even actually, you can, there's a soul level here where the souls, each of our souls have a frequency of color that it comes with. And you can usually, when you do aura, like good ones, you can actually see not just the outer aura that can change, those colors can change because those are very reflective to what is happening within us and also around us. But I'm talking about soul level, who you really are. We have a color to it, and that we reflect, we beam this color into the world when we embrace all that we are. And we need to be okay with however that we're being called to express it, whether it is being the warrior, like the out there, the active, fiery, or being more like water, right? Which is the using emotions, connecting to the divine prayers, right? Or being more like air, which is about bringing in new ideas, new ways of thinking. We all have a purpose. That's where I'm going with this. And we need to first embrace our own expression, our own unique expression, however it is. And then we can express it into the world. And then the world, if they're ready, they'll receive it. They will know. Whoever needs it will receive it. But remember, your gift is doing something bigger than so and so in front of you. It is much bigger than all of us. And we might not even understand it. So I hope you enjoy this meditation. Again, I want to invite you to my free online community, the Goddess Chamber. Come join us And then after this, meditation, come and share your experience with us. There's a whole forum there that you can share your experiences. You can ask any questions that might come up, or you can just show up and be held. I think I've told you guys before, I create very powerful spaces, intentionally powerful spaces to hold the highest of light within. So come and just be held and be amongst like-minded people and share your experience, knowing that it will be seen, heard, and received, acknowledged, honored. So, are you ready? Let's begin.
Hello, beautiful. Welcome. If you're feeling like your life is spinning out of control, and you can't seem to catch your center or catch your breath, or that everything is just spinning out of control, then beloved, you're in the right place. This meditation is channeled to help you come back to your center and find your center again, so that you become the eye in the center of the storm, unshaken and strongly rooted, deeply rooted in your center. So welcome. Find a comfortable space that you would not be disturbed in. Find a comfortable position you can sit in. And begin to connect to your breath, taking an in-breath in and out, exhaling. With each breath, I want you to envision, see, sense, or feel that you're breathing in light. And with your exhale, breathe out anything that doesn't feel good. With your inhalation, breathe in the light. Let it flood through your entire physical body. With your exhalation, exhale out anything that doesn't feel good in your body. Inhaling, send your breath of light into your mind. Exhaling, relax. Inhaling, breathe in that breath of light and send it to any muscle aches, any pain within your physical body. With your exhale, heal and relax. Go ahead and bring your awareness to the top of your head and see, sense, or feel a beautiful pillar of light coming down from the source light. Allow this pillar of light to enter your crown, the top of your head. Let it come all the way down through your third eye, through your throat. And when it reaches your heart, it anchors into your heart and begins to expand, pouring light into every single cell within your body. Allow the same light to expand out, creating a beautiful golden bubble of light around you. Allow this pillar of light to continue down through your belly, through your hips, through your thighs, your legs, and out through your feet, where it begins to enter the different layers of the earth, going deeper and deeper and deeper, taking a deep breath in. Allow your roots to go all the way into the center of the earth. And when you reach there, you see a big ancient tree. Go ahead and wrap your roots around the base of the tree or around the root of the tree. Feel the security of being anchored into the sacred earth, taking a deep breath in and out. Now bring your awareness back into your heart space. And when you reach there, you notice a door. Go ahead and open the door and enter. And the moment you enter the doorway, you notice that you're no longer alone. Walking beside you, your higher self appears effortlessly. Go ahead and breathe and welcome your higher self as he or she takes your hand and walks with you. You now emerge into this beautiful garden, this vast land with trees and rivers and lakes, the most beautiful water sources you've ever seen, the freshest air you've ever breathed in. The sun feels perfect on your skin. And there's a light breeze caressing your hair. Breathe. And here your higher self points into the distance, and you see a storm brewing. And as the storm get close to you, it is uprooting trees, it is causing a ruckus. And your higher self holds your hand and says, "You are safe. Stay in your center. Stay in your center." And before you know it, the storm converges on you, and you are now in the middle of the storm. And all around you, you see the whipping of the wind. Oh, the debris, everything is just in chaos. And it is absolutely okay if this is creating some kind of fear or anxiety, but there is nothing to fear because your higher self is right there with you. And your higher self will continue to assure you that you are safe. Go ahead and look up. And as you look up, you see that in the center that you stand in, it is quiet. Yes, there's a vortex of wind whipping around you, but for some reason at the center, it is quiet, it is peaceful, and the sun is shining right onto you, and your higher self is right next to you, holding your hand. Go ahead and just allow the sun to warm you up. Connect to your heart. Feel that centeredness, this peaceful center that you're in. Regardless of what is going on around you, you are safe. Your higher self begins to whisper this into your being, into every cell of your being. You are safe. Although the storm may stare around you, but it will never touch you. Although the storm may stare and cause chaos around you, but it will never harm you. You are safe. You are safe. You are safe. And go ahead and look in front of you. You notice a beautiful woman, golden in her aura, with big wings, walking towards you. And she walks through the whirlwind that is whipping around you. And it's effortless. She just walks right through it and walks in front of you. She's wearing a beautiful golden crown. Her wings are widely spread, and she has this beautiful twinkle in her eyes. And she has a smile on her face. She walks up to you and takes your hand, and she smiles. It's almost like she's smiling into your soul. This is Goddess Isis, here to support you in you finding your center in the middle of the storm. And you always find in your center regardless of what is whipping up around you, regardless of what kind of chaos is going on around you. Go ahead and breathe and feel the security she is beaming into you through her hands and through her eyes. And she puts one hand on your heart, and she puts the other one on your third eye. Go ahead and breathe as she connects with you. And she removes her hand that is on your third eye, and now she puts her forehead on your forehead, connecting her hand on your heart, her forehead, third eye to third eye. Go ahead and breathe into this connection. As she begins to transmit within you the codes of centeredness, the codes of empowerment, the codes of peaceful transformation. Taking a deep breath in here and out. And as you receive the codes and the way it's coming through, it's like these golden characters or letters that begins to stream into you, into your consciousness. You might not understand what they mean right now, but as the days go by, they will reveal themselves to you. You are welcome after this meditation to draw or write them down, whatever comes through. Go ahead and breathe into this connection, and with gratitude, send that gratitude to beloved Isis for showing up for you. And she opens up her wings and wraps you in her wings and creates this beautiful container, and it feels warm and tingly and you feel safe. And she assures you again, you are always safe, regardless of what storm whips around you, regardless of what you go through your transformation, regardless of what kind of fires you have to walk through, you are always safe, and you will come through intact and better than ever. Breathe. Breathe in her words. Breathe in her assurance. Sink into her embrace and really feel the safety and security of her embrace and her love beaming into you. And when she's done, she smiles at you, kisses your forehead, steps a little back, and then takes off and flies away, blessing you with her presence, showering you with divine light. And from this state, your higher self invites you to go ahead and reach to that cyclone whipping out around you. Go ahead and touch it with your hand. And the moment you touch it, it completely dissolves. All the trees regrow back. All the chaos that the cyclone or the tornado, the whirlwind caused have been repaired, and now they're better than ever. And now your garden looks even immaculate, more healthier than ever, more vibrant, more alive and thriving. You are thriving, you are alive, you are powerful, you are strong, and you are your center. You are centered in the energy of peaceful transformation. Breathe. You are safe. You are secured. You are safe. You are secured. You are safe. You are secured. Breathe in here. Repeating those affirmations in this space of centeredness. Beautiful. Your higher self takes your hand and you begin to walk back to the door. And your higher self walks out with you, closes the door behind you, and lets you know that this is your heart garden. It represents you and your life. That anytime that you need to change something in your life, anytime that you need to replenish, anytime you need to come back to your center or find yourself, you can come back into this garden to do so. It is a powerful container that you have created exactly for those purposes. Your higher self guides you back into your body. So go ahead and take in a deep breath in and out. Your awareness comes back into your heart. And from there, go ahead and wiggle your toes, your fingertips. With the next inhalation, come back to the fullness of your body. With your exhalation, open your eyes, feeling secure, feeling safe, and feeling at peace, feeling better than ever. And so it is.
All right. Welcome back, beloved. Now, take a deep breath and notice how you feel in this moment. You've just visited the calm center that is always within you, the eye of the storm. And no matter what swirls around you, this stillness is yours to return to again and again and again. It doesn't disappear when the winds rise, it waits patiently for your awareness to come home. As you move through your day, your week, your weekend, remember this: you are not the chaos. You are not the chaos. You are the calm. You are the calm. Repeat after me. I am the calm. I am not the chaos. I am the calm. You're not the storm. You are the sanctuary within it. You are not the storm. You are the sanctuary within it. Repeat after me. I am not the storm. I am the sanctuary within it. Let's put it together. I am not the chaos. I am the calm. I am not the storm. I am the sanctuary within it. I want you to carry this peace with you, breathe it in, and let it guide your steps forward. All right, my loves. Thank you for receiving. Go ahead and comment. Let me know how this meditation has been for you. Share it with a sister, your loved ones who needs this at this time. Share it far and wide. And until next time, from my heart to yours.